brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks.
Joey Sly
with my partner Greg Olsen, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly set to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
At the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Finding space inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Detroit.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
1st and 10.
We're good. We're good. What's up?
Goff to throw. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Goff. The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Goff to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Once again, it's Walker. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Tyleik Williams is there on the stop.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
From the pistol, here's Walker. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Lions have come up with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Hey, lift. 12.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That is caught. What a throw. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. His 4th TD grab of the season. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 by 60. Cowboy 80. Let go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. They'll run here with Walker. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line for the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Lions who have the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. they'll give to Walker, running right. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 7. That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready. 19 tight, go! Viking 18, Warriors 70. Trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. 15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 19, 60 Mavericks, Mustang 19. Go get him. Hut.
On 1st and 10, they'll set him to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready?
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. Check out.
Straight ahead is Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Here's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 79. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 3rd touchdown of the year. Slides at the point, up and good. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece.
Joey Sly is set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
We go tonight.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He is tackled at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Seattle after this. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. To throw is Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Here's Goff. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Right side, he's got Ferguson. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Lions. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Horton. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the set. Left top low 18. Back low 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And And it will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Now Seattle is going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw. To the left side, and is caught by Horton. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This from 40 yards out. Sly's kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 4 at 14-10.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards. Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
No help from those last two runs. It is 3rd and 13. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Aleem McNeil. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to fourth down.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. He's got it! And he's into the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Is good. Makes the score Lions 21, Seahawks 10. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
That's just a lack of contain here by the kickoff team. You have to at least be able to slow him down. But he's able to get a good head of steam going up that right side. And he's finally forced out of bounds, but not until he gets to the other side of midfield.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
At the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 4. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
A quick throw out wide, caught left side, and he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try it now with Walker, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
15 yards.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here's Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. Keep back here, keep back here. 76, tell him. 76,
And quickly out to Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
From the gun, it's Goff. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A quick throw, the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
60 Dragons, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Back to the air one more time. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Seahawks first down. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And he will score! Game on! Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
21. Seahawks 16. Joey Sly set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now a give to Gibbs, running right. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
Gonzalez tacks on the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he will score. Game on. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
It's the score: Lions 28, Seahawks 23.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he's going to be taken down. It'll be a short pickup. A lot of work going into a short game, but at least it is a positive one. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. First and 10. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And now it's fourth down. So here is Zane Gonzalez in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Back out is Gonzalez. After the made field goal, he'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Let's go now.
Walker. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Now on 2nd and long. They go with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll drop to throw. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And, of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta-have-it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
That's going to be incomplete. The defense holds, stopping the 2-point conversion in the final minute. And this remains a 2-point game.
Set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And, boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.